What's up, guys? My name is Darryl J Mitchell. This is my first episode of my podcast. I've been putting this off for a while because I thought, I have to have the perfect life before I do it. But I thought, you know what? I'm going through some shit right now. So I thought now was the perfect time. Today, I've had like 3-4 hours sleep. You know, life gives you a low blow sometimes. Did legs today, so I'm dying right now. I'm doing a 24-hour fast. So yeah, for why not? Perfect time. So all those who subscribe to my channel, I apologize. I haven't been updating the channel basically. It's been probably 9 months, almost a year now. But I have been keeping myself busy. I'm sure a lot of you will come from my Instagram as well. So, I do music, I'm trying to get back into the acting and do the modeling, trying to chase a dream, make myself proud, because that's what life's all about. That's what I've learned in my late life. Well, it's not late. 31, just July gone. But I feel the best I've ever felt, which is crazy. But just to give a brief backstory. Before I go there, this podcast obviously will be just about life, different topics from, depression, overweight, overthinking, what's going on in the world, all these kind of things that's trying to be pushed on us, validation, procrastinating, which I almost did with this, negative thoughts, all these kind of things. Hopefully you can follow me on this journey. But just to start off, I grew up in London, we'll do one take. I was born in Hammersmith Hospital, which is like northwest London. So I've kind of always grown up around there till I was 7. And lost my older brother, was murdered, so that took a lot to get over. I know, but that was when I was 9. That took a lot to get over. Even like a couple of weeks ago, it was this is another way for me to vent, so I appreciate you guys listening. We're going off topic, but so I was getting my hair reloxed, got the locks, and it just so happened that my loctician, somehow she was involved with the legal side of my brother's murder, and then she just brought up a lot of stuff, naming names and all these things, and I just had to hold it. And I thought I was kind of over it, but I guess you never kind of get over it. But it just took a lot to get over. So I'd say in the past 4 or 5 years, I kind of just trying to find myself and get that mental health right. Like, obviously what's going on in the world now, like a lot of people been suicidal, a lot of people even killing themselves. It's been tough. So I think now is just the right time to be doing this. I never know. You never know who could this help. So apologize for me just going on a tantrum. I'm just so drained, but I need to get this done. It's just like from my soul, I feel I need to put it out there. So so after that, from being 9, losing my older brother, me and my mum, we had to move. We had to move from where we were, because obviously my brother was into some stuff, gang related, drug related, all these kind of things, and all whilst that was happening, whilst my brother was alive, my youngest brother, his dad, this was before he was born, used to abuse my mum. So I used to see that all the time, the stories of why she's got a bruise on her forehead, even till this day, like I could draw a picture of what I saw from when I was like 6, 7 years old. Obviously, as children, we never forget. So yeah, that's why what I've realized in life, like you never know when people approach you, what they're going through. Is a lot of it is childhood traumas, or just sometimes they might just need you to listen. Like that's just enough. So but anyway, after that, yeah, me and my mum was just in different refuges, obviously for women who have been abused, all these kind of things. And it was tough for my mum. Even till this day, I don't know how she keeps it going. My mum never swears as well. It's crazy. Even I feel so weird if I accidentally swear in front of her being 31. It's mad. But anyway, yeah, so not long after that, I ended up in foster care because obviously the social services and stuff must have seen there was no stability. They might have looked at it from an angle like my mum wasn't married, and or I wasn't going to school as well, because I just saw school as just pointless. Like I was like, this is dumb. Like, what am I doing? I'm stupid, Even sometime my mum told me once I was a dunce. This was when I was 7, and this still lives with me today. So I always remind her, it's crazy. It's like, oh, I'm the dunce, but yet I'm the one who helped you with your health. Isn't that crazy? So, but yeah, that's one thing. Be careful what you tell children. So yeah, after that, I was in foster care for 6 years with strangers. At first it was just so weird, but then it was like I'll go to sleep, like crying myself to sleep, because I never could sleep on my own. Obviously, what happened to my brother, I just always felt, I don't know, weird, like his spirit was about, or whatever. I don't know what it was. But anyway, I had to get over that. And yeah, just being with my foster carers. Now, looking back, I do appreciate that happening, because it brought stability, and I kind of saw a home that was structured with the wife and the dad, and the kids and other foster kids and stuff like that. So yeah, I really appreciated that. At the time, obviously, it was just kind of just felt like hell at the time, because I wasn't with my family. Would only see my mum like every 2 weeks, sometimes once a month, and then there was just always these different meetings. And at the beginning, I had counselling to do with my brother, and it was just, to me, it was just so pointless. It didn't really do anything. So what I've noticed in the past, say 3 years, the only counselling that was good for me was meditation. And it's all about going within, because you can't get like outside source of help. It always has to come from you. So yes, you'll get the little gems. Maybe this might help someone. I don't know. Hopefully you'll get that. But at the end of the day, it's all you got is you, really. So that's what I've had to learn. So yeah. I got a background. Let's skip. Obviously went to school and everything. Left school 16. I wanted to become a chef. At least that's what I thought. That's what my mom's background was in. At this time, I was still in foster care. And after that, I did like a year of it, and I was just kind of still like bored. Like, this is just cooking. Anyway, I tried again to do 2 years of it. And yeah, it was at the end of like the 2-year course. I was just like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm gonna do performing arts. So I told my teacher at the time, and she just laughed at me. And yeah, that same week I just left. I should have got the qualification. I feel so stupid about it, but it is what it is. I can cook, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, after that, did my 3 years in performing arts, and got married at 20. I'm just skipping so much. I'll break it down in other episodes. And yeah, I realize now, looking back at that was a lot of childhood issues why I got married so long. But don't get me wrong, like my ex-wife, she's amazing. One thing I must say. But we just too much of a strong energy. Both of us have too much strong energy, so it just didn't work. And also, I guess we grew apart because we were only young. Like, what did I know at 20? All my childhood issues, I didn't know anything. So, but yeah, in between then, just going different jobs, trying to find myself. We're still trying to find myself. Doing auditions here and there. All of this time I was struggling with weight and everything. I had no clue. I guess my thing was eating was like a kind of like my drug. But anyway, we'll break it down in other episodes, but just a little backstory. But anyway, at this point, I got my son. He has autism, so I'm his like full-time carer at the same time. I'm on my gym stuff, count my calories, all this stuff. Training to be a PT, and I also sing R&B music. That's another one of my passions. Another way for me to vent out like my emotions. And trying to get back in acting as well. What I've realized in this time of the whole COVID thing is like you only get one life, and I don't want to be an old man just mad like, oh, I wish I sang and I wish I did all these things. And yeah, doing modeling as well, because I never thought I could get a body like this. I was always about me coming from the whole R&B thing. I always saw people like Usher and all the Trey Songz, all these people, and I saw the abs, and that always hurt me. Like I always thought I could never get the abs, and as I just had tunnel vision and stuck to my guns about, this is what I want. I had Michael B. Jordan as my background on my phone, the Creed 2. I had that for like 2 years, and I just kept going and going and going. And before I knew it, I just transformed like this. It's mad. So that's where I'm at right now. Have I missed anything? Probably, but it's okay because gonna be more episodes coming. So yeah, hopefully you guys just stick with me. This is another way for me to vent, so it's just good to just talk. That's another thing I've learned. I used to keep everything in. Being a Cancer, we're emotional people, if you believe in that stuff. But just thank you for listening. This has been the Transformation Podcast from Darryl J Mitchell, and peace and love.